The murder of an 18-year-old girl in Graves County, Kentucky went unsolved for years until a local housewife, a journalist, and a handful of girls came forward with a story.
America, y'all better wake the hell up. Bad things happens to good people in small towns.
Listen to Graves County on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. And to binge the entire season ad-free, subscribe to Lava for Good Plus on Apple Podcasts.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Yo. Can we get Thanksgiving first? I'm hungry.
What's up, y'all? It's Kadeen.
And DeVal, the hosts of the Ellis Ever After podcast.
This holiday season,
tune out the noise and tune in to Ellis Ever After.
On Ellis Ever After, we get real with our crew about family, love, and marriage.
And everything else in between.
Listen to Ellis Ever After on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Follow Ellis Ever After and start listening on the free iHeartRadio app today.
Thanksgiving isn't just about food. It's a day for us to show up for one another.
It's okay not to be okay sometimes and be able to build strength and love within each other.
I'm Elliot Connie, host of the podcast Family Therapy, a series where real families come together to heal and find hope.
I've always wanted us to have therapy, so this is such a beautiful opportunity.
Listen to Season 2 of Family Therapy every Wednesday on the Black Effect Podcast Network, iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
I'm Jonathan Goldstein, and on the new season of Heavyweight...
And so I pointed the gun at him and said, "This isn't a joke."
A man who robbed a bank when he was 14 years old. And a centenarian rediscovers a love lost 80 years ago.
How can a 101-year-old woman fall in love again?
Listen to Heavyweight on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
I knew it was a bomb the second that it exploded. I felt it rip through me.
In Season 2 of Rip Current, we ask who tried to kill Judy Berry and why.
They were climbing trees and they were sabotaging logging equipment in the woods.
She received death threats before the bombing. She received more threats after the bombing.
I think that this is a deliberate attempt to sabotage our movement.
Episodes of Rip Current Season 2 are available now. Listen on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hello, gorgeous. It's Lala Kent. Welcome to Untraditionally Lala. Hello, gorgeous. Welcome back to Untraditionally Lala. I am hyped as a motherfucker because I have Austen Kroll. I love it. Your Instagram name is Kroll, the Warrior King. It's my favorite Instagram name of all time.
Thank you so much.
Do you watch rom-coms?
Of course. I do watch rom-coms, and people don't get it, and they ask me, like, why is your nickname Warrior King? I'm like, it's not Warrior King. It's Matthew McConaughey's dick.
Duh.
And so when people get it, they're like, holy shit, love your Instagram name. I'm
it's
like,
so good.
As you should.
Yeah.
And I just gained another fan.
You gained another fan.
Yeah, but if you don't get it, then it's like, wow, the ego on this guy. And some women get mad at me, during the season. They're like, you're not a Warrior King. You're like, okay, relax. Okay, it's not that deep.
How old are you?
Too old to have an Instagram name named after Matthew McConaughey's penis, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you like girls in their 20s? Because maybe they weren't born when the movie came out.
I'm not Leo. I just like an appropriately aged girl, and I probably want someone over the age of 25. Yeah. So I'm the opposite of Leo.
That's good. That's good. So Austin and I just arrived at BravoCon. Let's just set the tone.
Welcome
Let that
to Vegas.
sink in. Welcome to Vegas,
Welcome
baby.
to Vegas.
It's like basically my backyard.
I know it is. You LAers. I came to Vegas recently. First game, college football season, and I was like, I'm going solo because I just want to go. Actually, I just come back from London, but I called Schwartz, and he was like, I'll be there because it's that
Schwartz
easy.
is so down for the
Schwartz
cause, though.
Came, well, that sounds, yeah, Schwartz came
Schwartz came like that. That also tracks, though.
I pushed that tuft of hair behind his ear, and he came like that.
Oh my God, I cannot. How do you feel about this weekend?
It's a lot of things, but ultimately it is a lot of fun because you see so many people that you haven't seen in so long, i.e. us right here.
Right.
And everyone who's here is definitely just here for the right reasons. No one's spending all this money to come and boo you. Although I have been booed at BravoCon. But
have you?
But yeah. On our panel.
You've been added to the list then. You've been booed, Lisa Rinna, and Tom Sandoval. And there's a high chance that I could be booed at the panel as well.
Look, I'm not throwing shade at anybody else, but I think it was an unjust booing.
For you?
Yeah, for me. Not talking about anybody else, but for the most part, everyone's just like so happy and smiles on, and like we're all, having fun.
You want to know my most favorite part of BravoCon?
I can't wait.
Is that when we're in the convention center, we're like the fucking Beatles, and the moment you leave it, no one gives one fuck who you are. You get the best of both worlds.
Fucking fact.
At BravoCon.
Fucking fact. People can come up to you, right? Like if they don't watch Bravo, they're like just a normal, guy over there. 6'5", handsome as fuck. No, I'm just kidding. But then if you do watch Bravo, you're like, this guy's George. Well, no. This guy is John Lennon, And you're like, we're fucking Beatles. It's crazy.
I know.
It's crazy.
I'm obsessed with it. Are you guys are doing a Southern Charm panel?
Yeah. Unfortunately.
I feel like you were good last year. I don't see you getting booed again.
Last year. I was great. Look, let's go back to 2 years ago with the said booing, and it was like me and Taylor, Shep's ex, and everyone, and people were like, we're instigating, and there was like, why didn't you tell Taylor? It was like a whole bunch of things going on, and I'm like trying to do right, but I guess I'm just only, I'm just as much of a dipshit as the next person. This season was wonderful.
The upcoming season.
Season 10.
Okay.
So obviously, it's going to be a whole bunch of, I think, fun stuff. But when you do a panel with your show, why would you, in my opinion, sorry, I'm going to throw shade at Bravo. Why would you do that before this season airs? Because they're like, it's not a reunion. And I'm like, until a fan asks a question and I have to defend myself, and then it can turn into like a back and forth. And that is your fault for putting us up here and putting us in that situation.
I think it's almost like an elongated Watch What Happens Live. It's fun. You throw your little digs, but it's not long-winded.
It's not supposed to be.
It's not supposed to be.
So you know what? I'm going to take that, like that little piece of information that you just said and run with that.
Yeah, because I'm doing a panel for a show that I just filmed. I have no idea what it's going to be like. They're bringing Schwartzy. Yes. Yeah. They're bringing Schwartzy and I out at the tail end. And I'm nervous because the last time I was on TV was season 11 of Vanderpump Rules, which did not go well. I got like pretty much soft canceled by the audience, but they're not signing my check, so whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Love that. Love that for us.
I'm sure the audience would love to hear that. Is there any Bravo Leb you're looking to avoid?
I mean, literally, my brain's racing, and the answer is no. The answer is no. There's no one that I'm like, oh my God, please just like put me in a different green room or a different panel or different this and that. I mean, it's funny because like the person who I have the most, beef with, but also happens to be a pretty good friend of mine is Craig, right? And I'm not trying to like avoid him. Like, in fact, we're texting each other and, we're going to see each other many times. So no, the answer to your question is no.
Is there any Bravo Leb you would like to roll around in bed with? Besides me, obviously.
Besides Lala, which is a true answer. I will not say on this podcast. No,
Will you tell me offline though?
I don't even know. Like
Michelle's cute.
There are like lots of cute girls.
Yeah.
That isn't.
And we've all got our hair clipped in. And
everyone's
glam
looking
on.
Right.
I
even got a spray tan. You know what I mean?
You did?
I got a spray tan.
It looks really nice.
You didn't even notice, but thanks for noticing.
But it looks so natural. That's why.
Yeah, well.
You don't look orange.
Good, because I got it yesterday and washed it off. And I don't know, I thought it was like appropriate to come to BravoCon with a spray tan.
Do you have like a well thought out wardrobe when you come to BravoCon? Like, do you hire a stylist?
I have a stylist. Shout out Kelsey Carlton.
Is that because she gives it to you for free? You had to shout her out. You're like, I'll mention you on Traditionally Lala.
No, she I'm like buying things different places. Like, I don't want the, like, I mean, I see things on people who do fucking interviews and I'm like, I want that. Can you find that piece for me? She's like, there's good news and there's bad news. The good news is I found it. The bad news is that it's a Dolce & Gabbana for $2,000. I'm like, all right, buy it.
Really?
Like, that's what I did.
So you're willing to spend the money.
That is what I did this weekend.
And so she finds the things and then you own them after that? Like she buys them for you?
Well, here's my credit card and she buys them for me, yes.
Well, because you know how stylists work usually is you hire them and they're like, I'll style you for $2,500. You don't have to do anything, but you don't own the clothes after. And that's why I have a really hard time with a stylist. Because I'm like, $2,500, I could walk in and have a heyday and own the things after. You know?
I don't really want to own the things after.
Oh, you don't? You want to get rid of?
But I'm gonna, because
if it's Dolce & Gabbana, you better be leaving it in my closet.
I am. And I'm like, when's my next watch? What happens? Everyone forget that you saw it at BravoCon because I'm wearing it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm wearing it.
Yeah. Okay. So you'll wear something more than once. It's men versus women.
I literally almost didn't buy shit for BravoCon because I was like, my closet, as I'm sure that yours is chock full of shit from photo shoots and reunions and cast photos and this. And I'm like, I have suits like coming out the wazoo and I can like mix and match and make outfits for every single day.
Yeah.
I could, but I didn't.
You didn't. You hired someone to do it.
I bought some things, yeah.
What up, y'all? It's your boy, Kev on Stage. I want to tell you about my new podcast called Not My Best Moment, where I talk to artists, athletes, entertainers, creators, friends, people I admire who've had massive success about their massive failures. What did they mess up on? What is their heartbreak? And what did they learn from it?
I got judged horribly. The judges were like, you're trash. I don't know how you got on the show. Boo. Somebody had tomatoes. No, I'm kidding. But if they had tomatoes, they would have thrown the tomatoes.
Let's be honest, we've all had those moments we'd rather forget. We bumped our head, we made a mistake, the deal fell through, we're embarrassed, we failed. But this podcast is about that and how we made it through.
So when they sat me down, they were kind of like, we got into the small talk and they were just like, so what do you got? What ideas? And I was like, oh no. What?
Check out Not My Best Moment with me, Kev on Stage, on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, or wherever you get your podcasts.
On this week's episode of The Next Chapter, I, D.D. Jakes, get to sit down with Oprah Winfrey, a media mogul, philanthropist, and global trailblazer.
My life, although it may look like an anomaly, it has only been possible because I was obedient to the call.
This episode dives deep into how Oprah turned pain into purpose and what it really means to evolve with everybody watching.
Every decision I have ever made has come from sitting with the Spirit and asking God, what would you have me do first?
Whether you're rebuilding, reimagining, or just trying to hold it together, this one will speak directly to you. Listen to Next Chapter on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Episodes drop weekly.
All I know is what I've been told, and that's a half-truth is a whole lie.
For almost a decade, the murder of an 18-year-old girl from a small town in Graves County, Kentucky, went unsolved. Until a local homemaker, a journalist, and a handful of girls came forward with a story.
I'm telling you, we know Quincy killed her. We know.
A story that law enforcement used to convict 6 people, and that got the citizen investigator on national TV.
Through sheer persistence and nerve, this Kentucky housewife helped give justice to Jessica Curran.
My name is Maggie Freeling. I'm a Pulitzer Prize-winning journalist, producer, and I wouldn't be here if the truth were that easy to find.
I did not know her, and I did not kill her, or rape, or burn, or any of that other stuff that y'all said.
They literally made me say that I took a match and struck and threw it on her. They made me say that I poured gas on her.
From Lava for Good, this is Graves County, a show about just how far our legal system will go in order to find someone to blame.
America, y'all better wake the hell up. bad things happens to good people in small towns.
Listen to Graves County in the Bone Valley feed on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. And to binge the entire season ad-free, subscribe to Lava for Good Plus on Apple Podcasts.
You know the shade is always shadiest right here.
Season 6 of the podcast Reasonably Shady with Giselle Bryan and Robin Dixon is here, dropping every Monday.
As two of the founding members of the Real Housewives of Potomac, we're giving you all the laughs, drama, and reality news you can handle.
And you know we don't hold back, so come be reasonable or shady with us each and every Monday. I was going through a walk in my neighborhood. Out of the blue, I see this huge sign next to somebody's house.
Okay.
The sign says, "My neighbor is a Karen."
No way!
I died laughing. I'm like, I have to know.
You are lying.
It's humongous, y'all.
They had some time on their hands. Listen to Reasonably Shady from the Black Effect Podcast Network on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Welcome to Decoding Women's Health. I'm Dr. Elizabeth Pointer, Chair of Women's Health and Gynecology at the Adria Health Institute in New York City. On this show, I'll be talking to top researchers and top clinicians, asking them your burning questions and bringing that information about women's health and midlife directly to you.
100% of women go through menopause. It can be such a struggle for our quality of life, but even if it's natural, why should we suffer through it?
The types of symptoms that people talk about is forgetting everything. I never used to forget things. They're concerned that, one, they have dementia, and the other one is, do I have ADHD?
There is unprecedented promise with regard to cannabis and cannabinoids to sleep better, to have less pain, to have better mood, and also to have better day-to-day life.
Listen to Decoding Women's Health with Dr. Elizabeth Pointer on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you're listening now.
So season 11 of Southern Charm is going to air on November 19th. Do you have 3 words that come to mind when you think about season 11?
Yeah. Not to be cliche, and I'm so sorry, but like raw and real have to be used.
Okay.
Because like I have some like real shit with Craig Conover. Like we have deep-seated things. And it's pretty like, it's pretty real, the things that, we go through, and it's going to suck to have to watch it and hear what he has to say about me and I have to say about him. And it sucks because like, I do view these knuckleheads as, brothers, but like, brothers got to duke it out from time to time. So real raw. And, I mean, is the word like quintuple thrown in there? It's not like a love triangle. There's like a lot of people like involved in a lot of things.
Okay.
It's kind of interesting.
Shep is on still, right?
Shep, of course. Yeah.
Is he done with the freckled lipped woman?
Shep is done with freckled lips.
Okay. It was the most cringy season Shep's ever had.
It was like, I give him props, in the moment. I did say to him, I was like, look, I appreciate your vulnerability, but stop, stop whatever you're doing. Just like, stop. This girl ain't into it. She faked like a stomach ache. You came to see her in the Bahamas. I don't know what's going on. So yeah, Shep is no longer doing such things.
Okay, so Freckle Lips is gone.
I have a coffee cup that I for sure bust out during the season, and I'm like looking at the camera guy. I'm like, zoom in on this. So I hope it's at some point used. It's like the text that he sends on my coffee mug.
Oh, that's genius.
I mean, sometimes Bravo thinks that those things are too like meta or fourth wally, and I'm like, fucking
no, that's the best. I love when they break the fourth wall. It's my most favorite thing.
Totally.
What is your love life looking like? La 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 la. It was love life looking like. I wasn't saying my own name.
My love life is looking like I am taking a quick little beat.
Okay.
And I am in no rush. But like, I like myself when I'm in a relationship. I like the version of myself that I am. And I would like to find that person. Like, I have always said, right? So you have fun on the weekends, you do all this stuff, you wake up like on Monday, and if you don't have somebody, then you're just like alone with your thoughts and this and that. And when you have somebody, you're like, this is my person. I'm so glad that I have somebody. As someone who still drinks and sends it and does things.
Yeah.
It's really nice to have somebody. And it's really nice to have somebody to like take away the like, cool, I don't really care about what you're doing, you know, after dinner. Like, I'm going to go home. It was great to see you all. I'm going home. Good night. Thank you. So I think that I am looking.
Really? So you want like your forever person? You want to get married and have a family?
This is a big thing that's brought up on the show this year, where I'm like, am I capable of, such things? And do I want this? And at the core of it, yes, is the answer.
Wow. That's a big change from when I last saw you. Because you and I don't want to say bonded, but we had the same thought process when it came to like the word forever.
Yes. You and I did talk about this last time I saw you in LA, shooting the commercial that I never saw, by the way.
I saw it. It was cute. Did? Yeah. Okay. It was very cute.
And yeah.
You've changed your mind.
It's like a real question. Well, I think
it's hard because right now it's a thought, whereas if the person actually existed,
thank you.
It's very different.
Right. So it's like when someone's like, do you want kids? And I'm like, I would only say yes if I like found that person who I want to take that crazy leap of faith, with, and be like, hey, do you want to do this thing together? Like, do you want to go down this, like, right? And like that next step would be the greatest journey of my life. That's even better than the journey that I'm on now. But I won't do that until it's like, whoa, you like I could do this, with you. And do you want to do this, together?
Yeah.
And that's like a real serious thing, right? So
the good thing for men is you have all the time in the world. Women don't so much have that. Understood. So you'll get older, but you have to keep the number at 24.
Understood.
Yeah.
Oh no, 24.
That's
really?
What you said, right? Or did you say 26?
No, I said I'm not Leo, so I'm going above 25.
Oh, you're going above 25.
Yeah.
I heard something different. Can I tell you my new age range before we sign off? My new age range, you're going to think I'm a nutbag. 23 to 40.
Oh, well, that's a big ass age range.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm 35, so you can be 5 years older than me, no more. And 23.
Oh,
it's a good age.
Okay, no more than 5 years older than you, but you can be 23.
Yeah.
Okay, 23 seems like you just want like a toy.
What about 25? Does that seem less toyish?
Yeah. No.
All right,
No, because men don't like emotionally mature until like after 40.
I'll be mature enough for the both of us.
Okay.
Right. I like it. All right, you guys, thank you for listening to me and Austen shoot the shit at BravoCon. Bye.
The murder of an 18-year-old girl in Graves County, Kentucky went unsolved for years until a local housewife, a journalist, and a handful of girls came forward with a story.
America, y'all better wake the hell up. Bad things happen to good people in small towns.
Listen to Graves County on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. And to binge the entire season ad-free, subscribe to Lava for Good Plus on Apple Podcasts.
I'm Jonathan Goldstein, and on the new season of Heavyweight...
And so I pointed the gun at him and said, this isn't a joke.
A man who robbed a bank when he was 14 years old. And a centenarian rediscovers a love lost 80 years ago.
How can a 101-year-old woman fall in love again?
Listen to Heavyweight on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Thanksgiving isn't just about food. It's a day for us to show up for one another.
It's okay not to be okay sometimes and be able to build strength and love within each other.
I'm Elliot Connie, host of the podcast Family Therapy, a series where real families come together to heal and find hope.
I've always wanted us to have therapy, so this is such a beautiful opportunity.
Listen to Season 2 of Family Therapy every Wednesday on the Black Effect Podcast Network, iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Jenna World, Jenna Jameson, Vivid Video, and The Valley is a new podcast about the history of the adult film industry. I'm Molly Lambert, and I'll be your tour guide on a wild trip through adult films.
We get paid more than the men. We call the shots. In what way is that degrading? That's us taking hold of our life.
Listen to Jenna World on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
You know the shade is always shadiest right here.
Season 6 of the podcast Reasonably Shady with Giselle Bryan and Robin Dixon is here, dropping every Monday.
As two of the founding members of the Real Housewives of Potomac, we're giving you all the laughs, drama, and reality news you can handle.
And you know we don't hold back, so come be reasonable or shady with us each and every Monday.
Listen to Reasonably Shady from the Black Effect Podcast Network on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.